Hey everyone, and welcome! So, if you're a veteran or you're getting ready to transition out of military service, chances are you're thinking hard about that next big move. Today, we're going to dive into how your incredible experience is the perfect launchpad for a really powerful and rewarding career in tech. And let me be clear, this isn't about starting over from scratch. It's about taking everything you already know and channeling it into your next great mission.
But before we get into any of that, I just want to hit pause and say something that honestly can't be said enough. On behalf of absolutely everyone on our team, thank you. Thank you for your dedication, for your sacrifice, and for your service. We have the deepest respect for what you've done. And this whole explainer, it's really designed to serve you as you step into this exciting next chapter.
So let's just start with the sheer size of the opportunity we're talking about here. By 2025, it's projected that there are going to be over 750,000 unfilled IT jobs all across the United States. Now, that's not just a gap, right? It's a massive, flashing sign, a huge demand for skilled, reliable, mission-driven professionals. This is a new mission field, and it really, really needs what you bring to the table.
All right, so let's frame this the right way. We're not just talking about finding some civilian job. No way. We are talking about launching your next mission, and this time, it's in the world of tech.
This is a real breakthrough moment for veterans in the tech world. For years, the big challenge was figuring out how to translate your experience. But today, employers are actively out there searching for the skills you already have. They need people who can lead when things get tough, who can adapt on the fly, and who have that security-first mindset baked into their DNA. Sound familiar? Yeah, they're looking for you.
And if we look at where that demand is the highest, it's like a perfect match. We are seeing explosive growth in cybersecurity, cloud engineering, and IT project management. And these aren't just random fields, right? These are the areas where your background in security, your ability to solve problems under pressure, and your leadership skills give you this distinct, immediate advantage.
So how do you actually capitalize on all that demand? Well, it all starts by recognizing you're not starting from zero, not even close. This next section is all about learning how to translate the powerful advantages you already have. Success in this transition, it's less about learning a whole new identity and more about just learning a new language. You probably won't talk about the chain of command anymore. Instead, you'll talk about collaborating with cross-functional teams. Your missions become tech projects. See? It's the exact same discipline, the same goal-oriented focus, just reframed for a new setting.
And you can see this direct one-to-one mapping right here. Your discipline around security, that's exactly what you need to be a great cybersecurity engineer. That knack you have for solving complex problems when everything's on the line, perfect for a cloud developer. And all that experience leading a squad, that translates seamlessly to managing a deadline-driven tech project as an IT project manager.
Let's make this super real for a second. Imagine a major system goes down in the middle of the night. Panic is setting in. But for you, staying calm, following a process, and leading a response, that's second nature. That composure, that ability to execute a plan under fire is an absolutely priceless asset that most people just don't have. It's basically your superpower in the tech world.
So, we've established the why you're such a great fit for tech. Now let's get into the how. This section is your tactical toolkit, and it's packed with the concrete resources you're going to need to fast-track this journey.
I want you to think of certifications as your passport into the industry. They validate your skills in a language that every single tech recruiter understands. And here's the absolute best part. Through programs like the GI Bill and DoD SkillBridge, a lot of these mission-essential certifications, we're talking CompTIA Security Plus, AWS, PMP, are available to you at little or even no cost.
Okay, now how do you actually talk about your experience on a resume? You use the STAR method. It's a really simple but powerful way to turn your military duties into compelling stories that show your impact. Don't just list what you did. Explain the situation, the task you were given, the action you took, and this is the most important part, the quantifiable result. For example, reduce security incidents by 25%. That's the stuff that grabs a recruiter's attention.
Now, while your resume is key, your network is your career accelerator. Just think about this. Over 80% of new hires in tech come from networking and referrals. Sending applications into the void is the hard way. Connecting with your community, that's the smart way.
And you have a whole support network ready and waiting for you.
These organizations aren't just generic job boards. They are dedicated teams built specifically for veterans transitioning into tech. You've got VetSec for cyber, 4Block for industry connections, ACP for mentorship. They exist for one reason, to help you succeed, from polishing your resume to making that critical first introduction.
All right, it's time to bring it all together. This final section is your launch sequence. It's all about turning this knowledge into real action.
So, after seeing the opportunity, recognizing your own advantage, and knowing all the tools that are available to you, are you ready? Are you ready to take command of this next phase and launch your new mission in tech?
Let's make this really simple and actionable. You don't have to do everything all at once. Here are 3 things you can do the second this is over. First, join one of those networks we just mentioned, today. Second, take just one of your achievements from your service and write it out using that STAR method. And third, find one fellow veteran or mentor on LinkedIn and just reach out. Small moves create big momentum.
I want to leave you with this one final thought. The tech industry, yeah, it's constantly changing, it's moving at incredible speeds, but you've been trained to adapt, to learn, and to move even faster. The opportunity is here, the demand is real, and you are ready. Your next mission is just beginning. Make your first move.